Hello friends, in today's video we are going to see different types of mud flaps available in the market for Tesla Model Y 2021. So before going into this video, I would like to clarify 2 points. Number 1, this video does not contain any demo. Number 2, we are not recommending any products in this video. The pure intention of this video is helps you to choose based on your installation preference. You can choose the different types of mud flaps. Okay, so the first one, so let's go over the different types of mud flaps. So the first one is OEM Tesla specific. When you buy these mud flaps, Tesla mud flaps covers only the front tires. It does not have any mud flaps for the back ones. So when you buy these mud flaps, it comes along with the new 4 push pins, and the tools required to install these Tesla specific mud flaps is just a flathead screwdriver or a clip removal tool. So the procedure to install these new mud flaps is you have to first remove the push pins, and the push pins you can either use the flathead screwdriver or a clip removal tool. Position the flathead screwdriver in a right push area that there'll be an empty space you can find in the push pins, and then just push it out. The push pins will come off. Once you remove the old push pins, place the new mud flaps in the position and then insert the new push pins. Okay, there is an indication FL and FR indicates the front left and front right. These front left and front right, when you sit in the driver's seat, the left hand side is your left, on the right hand side is your right. In the Tesla video where they ask you to slightly use your change the wheel position so that the installation will be easy, but I prefer you can have these wheels straight and install it. The installation time for this Tesla specific mud flap will be like just 5 minutes and easy to install. There is only one disadvantage with these mud flap is if you don't push the push pins in a right place, or the push pins, if you don't install the push pins in a correct position, then there are chances these mud flaps may fall off. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. That's the aftermarket mud flaps. You can find different types of mud flaps in the Amazon or other website. So when you buy these additional aftermarket mud flaps, it comes with 4, and as I said, the indication FL, FR, RL, RR indicates the front left right and the rear left and right. Now the additional part you can see is the guide rails. The guide rails will help you to hold these mud flaps on the sides of the Tesla. Also, if you see these look on the rear one, this front view you cannot able to easily see, but there are 2 extended part which comes off at the rear side, where you may need to unscrew 2 screws from the unscrew 10 mm screws from the bottom of the Tesla car. So you have to pay an extra cautious to remove these screws. For these aftermarket mud flaps, these screws you have to remove only at the back side. Okay, not on the front side. So the front side does not have any screws, whereas the back side you have to unscrew a 10 mm screw at the bottom of the Tesla, where you may require an extra cautious. So the tools required for this installation is flathead screwdriver or a clip removal tool to remove the push pins, and there is a 10 mm ratchet. The recommended ratchet I would do I prefer is in this video. You can see this image. This is this kind of a ratchet I would require, because I personally do not recommend the flat wrench 10 mm ratchet, because the flat ones may damage your internal part of the screw. So I would prefer 10 mm ratchet, which something like this. And there is an additional screw lubricant you may require, because when you remove the back screws, I did see that there is a lubricant comes along with that. So I prefer a screw lubricant for the back screws. So the installation time will be like 15 minutes. Okay, the advantage here is the back ones, the screw holds these back mud flaps very well, but there are still a chance the front one may come apart, because if you don't insert the push pins in the right place. Okay, and again there is an additional work here, extra caution required, because there are chances you may damage the internal part of it. Okay, so let's move on to the third one. So the third one, Teslarati. The image wise, this is an older image which looks like the previous image, but when I ordered these Teslarati mud flaps, I got a new I got a new set. In this new set, the first front mud flaps does not have these guide rails, but whereas they provided an extra clip that can hold these position. And number two, the front also comes with an additional 2 screw position here. So totally you may need to unscrew 4 screws for these for mud flaps. So that means front 2 mud flaps you have to remove 2 screws from the bottom of the Tesla car, and for the back mud flaps you again need to remove 2 more screws at the bottom of the Tesla car. Okay, I will try to provide a video how my installation goes. That is an after installation I can show a video. I will try to attach that in the description, which the video for this after installation, how the Teslarati mud flaps looks like. Okay, so for these mud flaps, the tools required is again the same one: flathead screwdriver or a 10 mm ratchet. And again, as I said, the 10 mm ratchet, I may require this. I may recommend this 10 mm ratchet because the front mud flaps, you cannot use the flat one again. You may it is slightly underneath. You may, to reach it, you may require these kind of a ratchet to remove the 10 mm screw. And as I said, there is an additional screw lubricant you may require. I put that as an optional, but I still recommend the screw lubricant. I found there are traces of, for the back one, but for the front one I don't find any screw lubricant traces, existing screw lubricant traces, but you may feel free to use the screw lubricant for the back ones. Okay, right. I believe that's it. So these are the 3 different parts, mud flaps available. And as I said, let me quickly go over these mud flaps again. There are 3 different mud flaps, Tesla specific, which is like 5 minutes of installation time. Very simple, but and again, if you don't insert the push pins in the right position, there are chances it may fall down. The second one, aftermarket, this one is very nice, but the back one has 2 screws. The front one does not have, so there are chances the front one may fall again. And the third one, it's an extra complex. It may take about 25 minutes of installation time. All 4 you have to unscrew it. It's a very complex. There is a caution required to install this, but once you install it, it fits very well. That's it. Thank you for watching my video. I will try to add one more additional video after the installation, how my Teslarati mud flaps fit in my car. Thanks again. Have a good day.